Finally at 6, history can be a hard lesson to learn, so it helps if you can get a feel for the way it once was. In 1994, a teacher in Schuylkill County found a way to do just that. That's what Mike Stevens shows us in this trip back down the Pennsylvania road.
8th grade world culture students at the Minersville Area Jr. Senior High. They lined up to show us what they thought a catapult ought to look like. The work tied in with studies of ancient Greece. 22 teams took part, and they came up with some interesting gadgets.
It goes high, but it really didn't go straight enough. It kind of fell.
What kind of distance did you get out of it?
It went like a little less than half the soccer field.
They'd had the semifinals and eliminated all but the top 3 in distance. The only thing left was to find which team's equipment would have the most push to it. We came to watch. Teams of no more than 3 members had to be able to carry their catapult to the soccer field for the finals. That was part of the rules. Ned Eisenhuth is the world cultures teacher. He developed this idea 3 years ago, and it has only gotten better. This year, kids were aiming way out there.
I think so. Looking at the semifinals, you see the tree line? It's roughly where it went on the first shot. The second shot was right in the woods.
Ned was speaking of the Ryan Murphy Mike Rachunas team. Theirs was a machine destined to catapult them into the record books.
What we do is we pull it back down here, and we have a metal pin. It goes underneath that little hole there. It hooks in here. And it hooks in here. You put a nail in, and then when it's ready to launch, you just pull the nail out real quick and it flies.
Well, the launches began. The furthest hit of 2 shots would count for placement. There were some very interesting attempts made, but in the end, it was the Murphy Krashunas team that went on to victory. It was a glorious, nearly unmeasurable flight that rocketed beyond the tree line as Ned had predicted, an estimated 450 feet. Surgical tubing for propulsion, a graphite-covered track, an optimum angle of 35 degrees. It all came together and worked just fine. Marvelous what kids can come up with given half a chance. Ned Eisenhuth and his 8th grade world cultures class at Minersville Jr. Senior High. In a way, when you think about it, all the kids who entered the catapult contest won. You can't have a much better contest than that. I'm Mike Stevens, Newswatch 16 on the Pennsylvania Road in Minersville.